Yeah, you are fast.
And I didn't train that, become myself. I don't train. I don't train. You know, it's just come by myself. And like that car had too much attention. Like people was watching that car. Imagine me to heavyweight. No, not the same, but like I say, it's not the same money. But like I say, if it was for money, I can go to the organization. And then after that, I went to Oktagon and it was like best choice. Now I can show my account to everybody. Now it's different. I experience different. Like money from street, like cash. Like you have cash, you must you know, things like that. Like you can tell me, Keita, okay, warm up and then we're gonna spar. I'm gonna be like this. Let's go. I'm finished. I don't know how to do it, you know. I don't know how to do it. I said, let's go. But I don't know when yet. But I will be in the UFC for sure. And if I will be in the UFC, I will not be champ. I will be double champion.
66 and 70.
Yes, that's for sure.
Ahoj přátelé, vítám vás u dalšího dílu Slzy, krev a podcastu. Dnešní podcast bude speciální, bude to první podcast v angličtině, tak nás prosím vás omluvte, kdybychom udělali nějaké chyby, jsme taky jenom lidi a můžeme začít. It's just one thing. Děkujeme firmě Super Herbs, což je výrobce vysoce kvalitních doplňků stravy, za to, že nás dlouho podporuje a že nám dal dárky pro našeho hosta. We have to introduce our first guest in English podcast, Oktagon champion Losene Keita.
What's up?
So how are you today?
Yeah, I feel great.
Yeah. In every podcast, we start from the childhood, and you grew up in Guinea.
In Guinea.
Yeah. From you stayed there to which age?
I stayed there until I was 11. Yeah, 11, and then I came to Belgium.
And if you can give some like differences, Belgium and
like,
Guinea.
There is a lot of differences. Like Guinea is more fun, you know, and it's more, how do you say, more freedom and stuff like that. But let's say there is not a feature like in Belgium. Like Belgium is Europa, you have feature, good school and stuff like that. So fun will be more Guinea, but for good feature will be like more Belgium.
Yeah, you grew up with your grandmother.
Yeah, I grew up with my grandmother.
What happened with your parents?
My mother was very young when she got me. Like my mother was 16 years old when she got me, and my mother and my father were never married. Like it was just like two people dating, and my father was playing football, so he was a professional football player. So he got some contract to go abroad to play football, and my mother was done. He left. He left with me, so. Yeah, and she was young, 16 years, and she didn't know how to raise a child and stuff like that. And Guinea is also like it's not easy. And then my mother got married with another man.
Mm-hmm.
For the first time, she was married, and then the man take her to Europe, and I was then with my grandmother there.
So you were born to your mother. She was only 16 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, and your father was.
My father went abroad to play football. I think somewhere in Miami or something like that. So he was playing in America or Asia. I don't really
Do you stay in touch with him?
Not that good. Not. I know where he is. He tried to contact me, but you know, I feel like my stepfather is my father. You know, he's my real father. My stepfather is really
is good.
It's really good with him, and like him,
Right.
with him, it's not like. It's just like I know he exists, but it's not the same feeling like I have with my stepdad. My stepfather is really my father for me.
So he just left you to play.
Yeah, you can see
somewhere.
like that. I don't know what's the real reason or stuff like that, but he was not there in my childhood. Let's just say that.
All right. Could you describe your grandma? Because you know she was.
My grandmother was my everything. Actually, she was my everything. I grew up with my grandmother, and she was so nice. And if you ask me, I always think also my grandmother was my real mother because she was the one, you know. So actually, I'm a grandmother child. So she was the one doing everything for me. My mother, let's not forget, my mother was in Europe and she was doing her best. She was sending money to Africa to support me and stuff like that. But I didn't have that connection with my mother like with my grandmother. My mother was there physically, you know.
Yeah. Sorry to ask this question, but is she still alive?
My grandmother, no, my grandmother is not.
Right,
She's not alive. That's why I came to Belgium.
That's the main reason why you came to Belgium.
Oh yeah, one of the main reasons why I came to Belgium actually.
Did you have anybody in Belgium?
In Belgium, yeah, I had like my mother, my stepdad, my 3 sisters, and I had actually everybody in Belgium.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I don't have nobody in Africa no more.
So you stayed in Africa and
With my
you
grandmother.
and she after she died you moved to
After she was sick because the
Because in
sister.
the documentary you said she got sick and then
Yeah,
you moved
yeah.
to
After she
Belgium.
was
So-
sick, I moved to Belgium,
All right.
and also the sister of my mother's. They also one is in Belgium and one is in America. So we are like nobody's actually in. For me, nobody's actually in Africa no more.
why did you move to, just after the death of your grandma?
I moved when she was.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
why after this?
I don't know, because I think in the family I was the only man, and things was getting harder. I think for my grandmother and stuff like that, and yeah, everybody moved.
Yeah, so you have to like take care of her.
Yeah,
Till her.
I should. I was not the one taking because the sister of my mother was also there.
Mm-hmm.
But I moved because my mother say, okay, it's time to come to Europe. You can be with us and stuff like that. And I think maybe they knew she will not make it or something like that. So, and she was getting old and stuff like that. And I was not how do you say that? I was not a simple child. I was a little bit also too much on the street. Stupid stuff. And so my mother said, it's enough.
Okay.
You also said when you were 10, you were talking to all the guys, like 20, 25s. How did you get to them?
I don't know. Like I think most of the thing because my father was a pro footballer and he was well known in my village when I was living. Mm-hmm. So like everybody, and I started rapping. I started rapping, dancing, and I was like I was a child with a big mouth. So I started hanging around with the older guy than me, and that me like I was one of the guys. I was 10 years. Imagine at 10 years who can leave the house like 8 o'clock and I will come like 10:30 in the night. In the morning, my grandmother was crazy. So yeah, stuff like that.
All right. What type of dance were you dancing?
Oh, we're doing breakdance, everything.
Have you seen any difference in your opinions, or you were just talking about rap? So
Yeah, raps like I remember at that time like there were like some pop group famous like Cisco, Dragon Blue, I think that was the name, Cisco, and I was calling myself Cisco. Everybody there just calling me Cisco, so it was.
So just because you know some group.
Yeah, actually,
Alright,
and then we went to the barber. We do like our hair like them, it was.
When it was in the Guinea, did you train there some
No,
sport? No.
Nothing. I didn't. I was not doing non-sport.
But you were never home, so you were always running somewhere.
Always
so
running.
you were always training.
Yeah, you can say like that. So we were making like some stuff a car. We were running. We were doing like some activity. Like actually, I was training without knowing I was training.
Did you visit Guinea after you?
No, since I'm here, I never visit Guinea.
And
But I'm planning to visit Guinea. But since I'm here, I never
do you miss it? This place?
miss it. You miss somewhere when you know there is a lot of things for you there. Like I miss Guinea because it's fun, but I don't miss it because I have family there, because I don't have nobody there. So I think I will miss more Belgium if I leave Belgium than Guinea, because my mother is there, everybody is there for me, and I grew up. My friends are there. In Guinea, I don't know no friends no more, because I left Guinea when I was 11. So I don't know. Almost like some people send me some, say we are your old friends. I don't know them. I'm like, okay, thank you, but I don't know them. I don't know nobody there.
And what about your background? Did you have like a lot of money with your grandma? Or
No. It was not bad. It was also not super. Like my mother always tried her best to support us, to send money to my grandmother, and my grandmother was also doing like, she was doing her stuff to get money, and she was selling medicament. So it was not bad. Like I will not say, I didn't have nothing to eat and stuff like. No, it was not like that. I had something to eat, but it was not like the perfect life. It was not. I was still struggling.
Yeah.
I know people who got worse. So let's say 50-50. Let's say that.
If I'm not mistaken, you have 2 fans from Austria.
Yeah.
They are like 10 or 13 years old.
Yeah, actually,
like that.
I don't call them no more fans. I call them my son, because
Yeah.
they come to Belgium, and like one Peter and one is Dominic. Everybody call them my sons, So they say you adopt this guy because they come to my house, they sleep there, they come on vacation. So
And how did you meet them?
I met them when I was at the press conference in Ostrava. I think it was against Sanixi. You know, I met them in the mall. Carolina was eating there, and Dominic was the one who I first met. He came to me like, "Oh, you are Keita? How you doing?" And he was chilling with me. Like, I don't care. He was chilling with them, and we were talking about shoes, you know. And I saw all of his friends had the nice shoes, like the Jordan, and he didn't have one. And I was like, "Why you don't wear Jordans? You like Jordan so much?" And he said to me, "Yeah, I don't have that money to buy Jordan and stuff like that." And I remember my grandmother always say to me, "If you do good to people, you will come back," you know. So I was like, I said to him, "You like Jordan?" He said, yes, I really like it, but I cannot afford it. So I'm saving the money that my parents get me. I said, "You guys have like Foot Locker here?" And he said, "Yes, we have." I say, "I want to buy Jordan for myself because I want to Jordan also, because that day I had like slipper. And I'm always the one who put training and it's a slipper." I say, we go there and I buy him some Jordan, and since that day he was like surprised. And I tell him, "You promise me something. If I buy you this, you gotta keep training. You're not gonna run until." He say like,
so one of them is training. One of them is training.
They're both training. I think Peter want to be a MMA fighter, and Dominic is a boxer.
All right.
So that's how I met them. And then it was then Ostrava Arena, and I met Peter also, and he was talking about his story and stuff like that. He didn't have it here. His dad is dead and stuff like that. So that's what happened. That's how I met these two guys.
So that's the reason why you called Banik and stuff like that?
Yeah, because when I was in Ostrava, I already been in Ostrava like 4 times. I don't know why. And everybody talking about Banik, how special Banik is, how close to the fans they are and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, Banik, they are very close to the fans, and I don't like big things, but I like things who they are, you know, connect to people, like people really love, you know. So I went searching a little bit about Banik. I'm like, I really like that thing. It must be something special, because if they have the best fans, then Czech is like Slava Prague is here, and they tell me like so small city like that have the best fans as Czech, and I always like to keep my community close to me, and I was like, yeah, I'm one of them also, because the story is like what I like, you know, my community. That's why every time I had a fight, I'm always committed same group, you know, like my community should be
close to you.
Close to me. You know?
Yeah. You have never talked about the school.
My school life.
What about your school life? Did you studied in Guinea? And
no,
no?
I studied in Guinea because I was living with my grandmother, and like I said, it was not the perfect life, so I was moving too much. I was going to the capital to live with the sister of my grandmother sometime, and to live with, you know, so school was not possible because I was traveling a lot. In Guinea, I go there to the sister, I stay there like 2 months, and I go to the capital of Guinea, stay with the sister of my grandmother like for so many, you know.
Yeah.
So I couldn't go to school. But when I was younger, I went to school, but I don't remember where. Nothing came inside.
so in the Belgium, you didn't.
Yeah, Belgium. I went to school, but when I came to Belgium, of course, Belgium, you must go to school. I went to school. I started with. I was a painter. I was learning painter at the school, so I started working for one, and then it was nothing for me.
How it was without school in the childhood? You had a lot of time to spend with your family and friends. In Guinea.
In Guinea, yes. Yeah. Like I say, Guinea is 100% fun. You know, it's fun. You know, like, it's really fun. You know, and like everybody, like school is from 8, I think, until 12. Like it was fun. And like I wake up 12. All my friends are outside. Everybody's playing outside, so it was fun. But Belgium school is from 8 until 4.
Yeah.
You know, so all the day you are at school, so it's different. And I was learning like painter, decoration, stuff like that. And,
was it difficult for you to stay in the school so much time?
Actually, no. Because when I came to Belgium, it was easy for me to learn that language because I had 2 sisters already who were speaking the language. So it was not, and all my friends were speaking the language, so it was not that hard to fit in.
Yeah, and you speak French in Guinea?
No, I speak French, but we speak in Belgium Dutch.
Yeah, so but in Guinea you speak French?
Guinea, I speak French and my own language.
Yeah, okay, so you know four languages.
Yeah.
Okay.
Soon Chce. So it's gonna be fun.
Without school,
Without
4
school.
languages.
Yeah,
Keita.
So one thing in high school, when you were studying, you met your girlfriend. Am I right?
No, I didn't meet my girlfriend at school. I met my girlfriend on the street.
On the street. Can you tell us the whole story? Because you said you haven't seen her for 2 years.
Yeah, so
she just came across to you.
Yeah, so after school, we were like gangster. After school, we were like chilling in the station. You know, like we were there doing stupid stuff, and the girl was passing by, and I was like, since I was a child, I'm like a social guy. I like to talk to everybody, even if it's to make fun of them, you know. Again, so I was there. I was talking to her, blah 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 blah, and I was like, "Oh, you look beautiful. You know, just flirting. You look beautiful. I think you're gonna be my girl, my wife. I find my future wife, you know." But I didn't take it that serious, yeah. So, and things went by, and we follow each other on Facebook. Still nothing serious. And then 2 years later, I met her. She was in a relationship with one of the guy. The guy become my friend, not really friend. The guy was like a big fan of me. Like he was calling, like he was saying to people, "Keita is my friend," but I didn't really know the guy really that well. And also my girlfriend. Every time I saw her, I think she was not happy in the relationship. Every time I saw her, she come to tell her business to me. Like I was, and sometimes I have big mouth. I was like to tell them, I say, "You think I care about you guys?" Like, stuff like that. So you think I care about you guys? Stuff like that. And then they broke up, and I was the one, and she was telling people I'm her best friend. I didn't even know I was her best friend. So he was like, and then yeah, he was like, and we became girlfriend and boyfriend.
How long?
Is he still a fan?
Huh?
Is he still a fan after you?
Yeah, actually,
his
yeah.
wife?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Actually, yeah. He went even to the gym when I was running. He was running with me. Yeah, actually, yeah.
Nice guy.
Is he good in MMA?
No, he's not good, but he was training. At least he was doing something, you know.
He's not good in relationships and not good in MMA.
I don't know what's happened between their relationship, but yeah, MMA. He was how much, but he trained. I don't care. Are you good or not good? If you train, I'm happy, you know.
How long are you together?
4 years.
4 years.
Yeah.
And by these 4 years, you like get famous.
Yeah, yeah. Because she knew me. She knew me. I was not famous, but I was famous because I was already famous in the street without MMA. You know, I was already famous. But let's just say it was not. Maybe for some people it will be positive, but maybe for some people it was negative. You know,
Yeah.
so it was not that famous. Not like it was like, let's say it was a negative for me. Now, if I look back, maybe it was negative famous. So
Yeah.
like people were scared and stuff like that. Everybody respect Keita, but it's more like they love me. It's not because they fear me, you know. So
Yeah, but you get famous like really Instagram and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Did you get some girls in DMs?
Yeah, a lot actually. Yeah, a lot, actually.
Yeah. So are you strong as like in cage
Of
to?
course.
How are you avoiding? What's the?
I just don't
what's the
reply.
secret?
Go.
Sometimes I reply, but just nice, you know, and they will know what's up. Just
Like for fans, like
yeah. For fans, like I know my girlfriend is jealous type. Whoa, like, not normal. Like she can see me with the picture. Like she did some crazy stuff. Like I was like, what the fuck will you do that? Like I was like with the girl. Like I was with the girl, and she DM'd the girl.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, you know, that crazy she is. So
Does she train MMA? Your girlfriend?
no, she's just there posting, taking pictures and stuff like that.
Is she still the same? Is she still the same crazy
Yes.
as you said? Yeah.
Once a crazy, always crazy. She's okay, crazy.
But you're still happy with her.
Yeah, I'm happy.
I have to be. You have to be.
What's the craziest story in your relationship? What did she do?
The craziest for me, that was one of the craziest. Like she's just saw a fan picture, and she sent the girl, "Hey, where do you know Keita from?" For me, it was like, what the fuck will you do that? You know, like you're gonna send every girl. Like I tell her, if I go to Oktagon event, like there was like 1,000 girls who take picture of me. You're gonna watch always sending there, or like watching who I'm following and stuff like that.
Oh shit, that's so crazy.
It's crazy, you know.
But you love her.
No, I don't love that.
But you love her.
Yes, but I tell her not to do that no more because it's like pushing me away. You know, it's crazy. It's like relax, relax.
Does she like accept your complaints about this?
Actually, not. But the funny thing is, she's also famous as well. You know, like she's Miss Belgium. She was Miss Belgium 2021, and sometimes she's going to eat with some sponsor. She's going to Miss World, Miss Universe, and stuff like that. And you never heard me complain about that. Like, I'm like, bro, chillax, relax.
Yeah. Are you jealous?
No, I'm not that jealous type. I'm not so. Even I'm jealous, I'll keep it for myself. I'm not like you're not gonna say it. I'm jealous. I rather ignore people. I'm good at ignoring people.
Yeah. So you never like send some message to some guy who.
No, never. If you can take my girlfriend, she's never my girlfriend.
Yeah.
For me, it's like that.
But when she's Miss Belgium, she has to have her like self-confidence high.
Yeah, so I don't understand why she would do that. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's move on to fights.
Yeah.
In the streets.
Yeah. In the street.
So, why did it happen? Can you tell us just how it worked?
Like I said.
Did you fight for money or just
no,
for fun?
No, just somebody had a big mouth beat guy. So it was just like school was never our thing. So after the school, we go to the station. We were young, you know. We go to the station. We are there chilling. Some people are smoking. Some people, and we start to do like we are strong. Actually, we don't know nothing about fighting, you know. So, and everybody want to be the macho guy, you know. Everybody want to show there like I'm this, and we start fighting, you know. Like we will fight for the most stupid stuff. Like we will be like, why you look at me? What's your problem? Why you look? You know, everybody want to show them and stuff like that. Just stupid stuff. I think we watched too much movie or something.
Do you regret it?
Fights did you have?
On the street, still undefeated. Too much actually.
So Losene Keita is the only guy who beat you.
Yes. Yes, actually, yes.
Do you regret some of your behavior on the street?
No.
No?
Actually, no, because it make me like who I am, and like that mentality get me like who I am today. And that I think if I had like, if I didn't do that, I would be like a fighter. Maybe I would not even be a fighter. I would be like, maybe I would be like some fighter, like win some, lose some, win some. Like I got that mentality from the street. Like I want to be the best. I'm the best. I want to show everybody like I'm the macho man, and I think that's keep me winning.
And have you been the same before the fights? Before you were fighting in the street? You said you got the confidence when you were fighting in the street. So how were you before?
I don't know. I was playing football. So I don't know. I was, even when I was on the street, I was playing football. So I don't really know. And I like winning. I like to compete. So I don't know how this stupid guy can beat me.
So you were the provocative guy. You start this.
Sometimes not. sometimes.
What do you see as the biggest pros and cons of fighting in the street?
The biggest what? Can you?
Biggest pros.
Like, the pros. The biggest name. You mean?
No. I mean like the positive thing about fighting and the negative thing about fighting in the street.
For me, the positive thing, you are doing something with your life. You are focused and actually get you somewhere. Like before I was 18 years, true, I didn't know what I want to be. Like you can ask somebody, how 18 years, like what do you want to be? You know, they will say, I want to be this, I want to be this, I want to be that. Me, if my sister asked me, what do you want to be? I don't know. I really don't know. I was like, I don't know. Like I didn't want to be a painter. School was not good for me, so I didn't really know. And I know also I didn't have all like time to go to football every day. Like I didn't care that much about football. Like I really didn't know. And like fighting gave me something to do. Like I'm like this. When it's about fighting, I'm like this, training 3 times a day. Like for another sport, I want to wake up to train 3 times a day. Impossible, you know. Like fighting gave me like right direction. And the only thing about fighting is, yeah, you are getting punched in the face. Like for me, I would never say to my son, you must be a fighter. Never. Because sometimes I wake up, my body is like, you know, if my son wants to be a fighter, okay, he can be it. But I will tell you, it will not be easy, you know. But I will never say, yeah, you must be a fighter, you know. Never. I'd rather him to be a footballer than a fighter. So
you started on the street, like fighting, before you started MMA trainings.
Yeah, so I was a little bit famous on the street actually because of fighting. Like people was fearing me, everybody knew me in my city, everybody knew me. Like everybody know I'm a fighter and stuff. But not now. Now I take the street things in the positive way. I bring it to the cage.
You know? Yeah.
You're becoming a huge role model for a lot of guys. Could you tell us also the negative thing about fighting in the street? What you know?
Like I say, getting punched in the face, and like when you are fighting and you don't have the right people beside you, it's bad. It's bad. You're gonna do stupid stuff, and yeah, for me, For me, it's just get punched in the face. It's too much, you know. Like let's say the body is not made to get punched in the face. Like with 4 O's, getting punched in the face is crazy. It's crazy, and you know you're gonna get punched in the face, and you are doing it. You know, it's crazy.
But you have to like it because you
I
never lost
enjoy it. I love it.
So we can say that you're naturally talented because you won a lot of street fights without MMA training.
Without nothing.
Have you ever fought any of the guys training MMA without you training MMA? If you know what I mean.
Like on the street.
Yeah.
Like he was.
If you ever met MMA guy in the street and you just.
The street is different. And like in the street, I was slamming everybody. Like I had natural, like. Yeah, I beat some guys. I beat sometimes 2 against 1, and I still beat them. You know, it was just, Keita is here. Let's do it. Like I didn't care. No fear. Like I was beating guys with knives in their hands. I was beating guys with bottle in the hand. So it was getting actually out of here. That's why I got like my reputation was very big without MMA. You know.
So you have beat some guys with knife.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Did you get some injuries? Knife injuries on your body?
Yeah, I get like some like you know this thing. I don't know.
Yeah, it's boxer in
like somebody hit me with this in my head, and I was not even cow. You know, like I do like that. I was bleeding. I watch him. I say, you serious? And then I beat the guy. You know, it was crazy. Like with a bottle, with a knife. So it was.
Did you injure some guy like very
like almost killed the guy?
Yeah.
Can you talk about?
Yeah, I think so we were on the street, like we were on the street in the market, you know, and like some guy I was talking to my how do you say that, my niece. Yeah, I was talking to my niece, and one guy, he was smoking, you know, and he came to my niece, he was smoking, and he do like the
breathe out.
He breathed,
yeah,
you know, and I saw that, I was like, what the fuck? And I said, what's your problem? You know, and at that time I was like, enough is enough. Like now I can ignore some things. Like before, if I really want to beat you, I will beat you. I will find out the reason to beat you. I was like, I said, why you do that? Like he was like, what you gonna do? Like he pushed me, and I was with 2 friends, like I see, and they were like also 2. He was 2 and I was with 2. So in total we were 3. He was 1. He was with 2. So I see, what's your problem? And he pushed me. Okay, I was fighting with them, and my friend come behind him. He gave me he tackled him, you know. So he tackled him, and I was fighting with the other guy, and I saw he stand up. He was a big guy. He was running toward my friend, and I saw that. I let the guy who was beating. I went just 1 punch, poof. And his head was against something, you know. His head was against something, and he felt he was shaking. I was like, "Fuck! I think now is the day I kill somebody." So, and then I run away because there were cameras. I run away, and then I forgot I left my bag there. You know, I ran back. I take my bag. I ran again. So look how stupid I was. The camera already saw me. I ran back. You know. So
yeah.
That was the time I really thought maybe he's dead.
Yeah, and was he dead or he?
No, he was not dead. Actually, I don't care. He was not dead, but I thought he was dead.
Yeah. Do you think that it was like racism?
Yeah, it was racism, of course, because how can you put to somebody a face just like that? You know, a girl, you know.
Is racism in Belgium like normal thing?
There is, like in every other country, there is, but I don't really care about racism. I'm not like the guy who gonna say, "Oh, there are racists, there are racists, there are racists, there are racists, there are racists." Everybody, like some black guys that talk about the racist. I'm like, bro, you know there is, so just be yourself. Do what you have to do. You know there is. So, I'm not that guy. I'm gonna talk about too much racism. I really don't care.
Yeah. Okay. And when you run away, did you get to the police by the camera?
Yes, but the police saw it. It was not my fault and stuff like that. And the guy, he was a real one. So he didn't put charges. He was also like, fuck the police. So he didn't I don't know if I can say that. Fuck the police. I know the police. So he didn't put charges, so everything went good.
How many times have you been to the police station to give some statements? Or?
I don't know if it's in English kashot. You know kashot?
No.
Like you have prison and
Vazba.
and then you have like when the police catch you, you need to be there.
It's like pre-jail, something like this.
How much time I get there? Too much. I cannot count them two hands. Too much.
How did you feel when you get there?
I was like, every time I get there, it's like, Keita, it's enough now. It's enough. And then at one point, you know, like it's all about the environment. You know, you say it's enough, but you go outside, you see an environment like that, crazy. Like, yeah, I'm the man here, and then you start to question. You start to say the police are racist. You start, you know, so it's get old.
Did you feel bad sometimes when you get there? Like you have the feeling that you will stay there for your life.
Yeah, and for me, I didn't feel bad about myself being there. I know they were racist, but I feel bad like every time police need to call. Like when I was underage, when I was like 17, 16, every time the police need to call home. Yes, because I'm underage, so every time I'm there, they need to call home, like for my mother. You know, that's the only thing I was feeling bad for. You know, like. Again, mother, and then you go home, your mother's not happy, and every time the police need to go home, they open the door, your sister must open the door, you know, and it's crazy. That was the only thing I say, fuck, it started to get enough, you know.
How did you explain her this?
You want me to explain her? Actually, I can, if I'm underage, I cannot lie, because the police come, they tell everything to your mother, when you're underage. When I was 18, I started to lie.
Yeah.
They don't have the right to call your parents no more. But when I was,
how did she react? Like when you came home from
I came home, she said, "Keita, when you gonna stop? When? You know, screaming, and then yeah, it's finished. You go to your room, and then it came here. It came here. You are like thinking. You go outside again. Same story, you know. Same story.
I have to say, I see a big difference between Czech Republic and Europe.
Yeah.
Like that, the kids here, they are. I would say they behave better. And they are softer than European. Because we've been to England and everybody looked there like they want to
fight.
They want to fight.
It's crazy. It's
big
crazy.
Groups of people, you know. So does it happen a lot in Belgium? Does it work the same?
Yeah, for me, I think like the different thing is the big difference, like a lot of Czech children out on the street, but I think they're on the street because they don't have enough help. Like MMA is very big in Czech. Like things are very big in Czech. Like in Belgium, MMA is not like that. Impossible. MMA is not like that. Like I think it's just because they don't have somebody to push them. Like do this. That's why they are too much on the street. Like in Belgium, when I came from the street, we had like a house. We can go there every Wednesday and every Friday to play PlayStation. You know, like it's like a neighborhood house. Like we can play ping pong there, and I was like things like that. You don't have in Czech. Like when you go to Karela, you only see children there sitting there, you know, with Wi-Fi stuff like that. So I think that's the main difference. And we are harder because there are a lot of foreigners, different people in like in Belgium. There are a lot of American, a lot of African people, a lot of different stuff. And
you're more used to it.
Yeah, you know, so like
races and stuff like that.
Yeah, so like maybe the American people, you have another mentality, and I have mentality, and if I there, you're gonna say to me, "Shut up." You think I'm not gonna say "shut up" back? I'm gonna be like, "What you gonna do about it?" You know, it's crazy. You know.
So one time you get to the jail.
Yes.
And why did you get there?
Because I beat some guy. I beat him very bad, and I get to the jail. But I had actually a story about that also, and for me that was one of the thing. That was one of the thing I shouldn't go to jail because of it. I think because they had like too much things about me, because fighting, and that's what they put me in jail. Because that guy was selling drugs, you know. He was selling drugs, and he was selling drugs to my younger nephew, you know. And I went to the guy, I said, "Don't stop selling drugs to him," you know. And he said, "Oh, no problem." And he said, "No problem." He was like in the 40, you know. He said, "No problem," stuff like that. And he was still selling drugs. So we went there, I beat his ass, and I was free. and I saw like even the Czech people put an article about it. Like I beat an old guy with this stuff. I was like, huh? Since when I beat guy? I beat a drugs dealer. Really? I went up to prison and I was free. Like I was free like 4 months after I was free, and they gave me like work general. Like I can work for the city for free.
Yeah.
You know, just like that. I was like, if I beat somebody with some hash, you think they're gonna give me only 4 months in prison? So that's why I went to prison.
Was it in prison?
Yeah, Belgium prison is. I don't know the comparison of Belgium, the Czech, but Belgium prison is. It's just lonely, but it's not so bad like it seems, because you are in the room. They give you every week new underwear, like the 10 underwear every week. They change your bed every week. You can change your bed, and they bring food in the morning, 3 times a day. You know. So actually, yeah.
How old was you?
18.
18. And he snitched you to the police.
Yeah, he snitched. But the police also knew he was a drugs dealer. But I think the police just wanted to, like, because he was a little bit getting out of hand, they just wanted to punish me a little bit. So that's why they put me in jail.
So 4 months. 4
months.
And how did you feel when you realized you were going to jail?
Nothing. Actually, I was excited. It's weird to say.
You still look like you don't have any emotions about the fights. You don't feel.
Yeah,
sorry for the guys.
Actually, I was excited. Believe it or not, because when I was young, I was always to my people. Actually, I want to go to prison just to know how is it, you know, just to like. But I was saying like 1 week, staying 1 week. I never thought I would stay like 4 months, you know, just like 1 week. Yeah, so I was excited. But after 2 months, stuff like that, it became to be like, fuck, I mess outside.
Does it increase your street credit on the streets?
No, I don't care about that, you know.
Have you ever fought in prison?
Yes.
How many times?
In 3 times.
3 times?
Yeah.
So
it's crazy that the sentence wasn't longer.
No, when you fight in prison and nobody is like they just put you like the things that have isolate. They just isolate you. They will isolate you, and then after 1 day or 2 days, you will come out and you'll be in your room. You can watch TV, but you cannot go to, like, we have like pause. You cannot go there and stuff like that, and you need to be all alone, like shower alone, stuff like that.
So in Belgium, you had TV in your room.
Yes. You have TV in your room. Yeah, you have.
So it's almost the same as in Finland, and
yeah, you have TV in your room, and you can buy like there are canteen, like you can buy stuff in your canteen. Like you have microwave, you can buy microwave, you can buy water cooker, you can buy stuff in your room actually.
What about food? Is it good?
The food is good. The food is good, but if you don't like it, you have money in your account. You can have money. You can buy food.
So for
you can make food there.
So for some people, it's better to get some from streets to the jail.
I know guys who prefer staying in prison than outside, because they don't like outside, like a lot of closure and thing. They will do stupid stuff in the winter to go to prison, because you are getting food, you are getting everything. You have TV in your room.
So they feel like home.
Some people behave more. They feel more home in prison than outside.
Did you get some friends there?
Yeah, a lot of friends actually. But my friends are always going out, going in.
Yeah.
Were you able to make some money in prison? What's the way to make money in prison?
Selling drugs.
Have you sold any?
No. Say no to drugs.
Yeah, but did you fought any bigger guy, like 2 meters, 100 kilo?
Yeah, big guy.
Yeah,
big guy. I give him I take him down. I don't know how I did, but I take him down, and then I give him like a knee on his head. He was bleeding as well. So I think one of my things, I'm not fear of nobody. You know, I just like, you die. I die. You know, I'm not scared of nobody.
Because when I saw you before your fights, you are so relaxed.
Yeah,
you just
I dance, you know.
Yeah, you have the love from Bojím, the song.
Yeah.
You're dancing, so we are so relaxed. Does this street street?
For me, like, that's one of the things. Also, I don't understand about some fighters. Like, if you see some Czech fighters, like, you know, you see them like they will show you the fighter like that, like some fighter will isolate themselves with a headphone, sitting, things like that. I'm like, bro, okay, what's happening? Gonna happen, you know? Just go there, be there. Like most of the fight, I'm in public. I'm in public taking pictures or sitting with my friends watching the fight. I go to the local room. I'm dancing. Just 15 minutes before the fight, I listen to some calm music because I think I fight better when I'm calm. I listen to calm music, my emotion come in. But otherwise, as long I'm in the gym training hard, and I know I train hard, I know nobody can beat me because I was beating guys I was not even training, and now I'm training, and I think nobody can beat me. So I'm just there. Okay, what's happened? Let's go.
So after the jail, you start with MMA.
Yeah, after the jail, I went outside and I fought again. And one friend was there doing MMA. He was like, "Okay, bro, you have really talent. Come to my gym, try." And I went there the first day, and I gave like the trainer a high kick, but just one of the high kick without control, you know, just stupid stuff. I gave a high kick. It was bleeding. I was like, oh shit, I bleed the trainer, and my ego went like. And since that day, I don't leave the gym no more, you know. So it was like that.
I would like to ask about jail because there was a turning point. You said when your sister and mother came and your sister cried.
Yeah.
And you realized that you have to stop.
Yeah.
And did you realize it before they came, or
no?
This was really the turning point?
No, because when my sister and my mother came, I was isolated because I had a fight in the prison, you know. So normally when you have visits, you guys sit in the table like this, you eat, it's a thing. But when you are isolated, it's beyond bars, it's behind stuff. You can't touch your family and stuff like that. So I was like that. So I was isolated and was there. And my sister started crying. What are you doing? You're always fighting. Like outside you fight. And now in prison you start fighting again. And then she started crying. And my mother's mother, I know. I don't know if she cried outside, but mother will always try to be strong in front of you, you know. So I was like, okay, now it's not. And sister, she was young and she could not hold that emotion. So I was like, okay, now it's enough. So I went out and God saved me. But because I think even my sister cried and stuff like that, if the guy didn't tell me, come to my gym, maybe I would try to lay low, but to lay low a little bit. But I think somebody will challenge me again, you know, it will get out of the hand. But yeah, my sister cried was too much in my head, and the guy tell me, come to my gym, and
you just thought about it the whole night. And
let's go.
All right.
When somebody say some bad things nowadays to you,
I laugh. I don't care. I laugh. Now I'm like a joker. So like I'm like a comedian. Something like when somebody say, "Stupid guy," I'm like, yes, I know I'm stupid, but I know you like it. Stuff like that, you know.
Yes. Like, but before you just go and fight him.
I say, who is stupid? Let's go. I'm stupid. Like something like that.
Yeah, you are fast. Fast.
And I didn't train that to come by myself. I don't train, you know. It's just come by that car had too much attention. Like people was watching that car. Imagine me to heavyweight. No, not the same, but like I say, it's not the same money. But like I say, if it was for money, I can go to the organization. And then after that, I went to Oktagon and was like, best choice of my life. Now I can show my account to everybody. Now it's different. I swear it's different. Like money from street, like cash. Like you have cash, you must. Oh fuck, you know, things like that. Like you can tell me, Keita, okay, warm up, and then we're gonna spar. I'm gonna be like this. Let's go. I'm finished. I don't know how to do it. You know, I don't know how to do it. I said, let's go. But I don't know when yet. But I will be in the UFC for sure. And if I will be in the UFC, I will not be champ. I'll be double champion.
66 and 70.